Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another What If reaction for you guys. This is Season 2, Episode 2, What If Peter Quill Attacked Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Now, I think they opened the trailer, the first trailer, with a piece of this episode. I remember specifically seeing young Peter Quill, and then there's a version of the Avengers that form, I don't know what reasoning. I guess we're going to see that within the episode, but I'm excited to see what this is all about. Now, yesterday's episode, not last week's episode, yesterday's episode, What If Nebula joined the Nova Corps, was a great introduction. Love the dark tone of it and everything, and see Xandar in a very different, area, not area, but basically a different, mood, essentially, setting, because they had to close off basically their world, and everything was really interesting. And I like the fact that Nebula was focused on in the episode in terms of her being the main focus, obviously with the title, Howard the Duck, all that was really cool. So it was an interesting start for sure, but I think it was pretty solid as well. So let's jump to it now, guys. Let's check it out. Let's check out episode 2 of What If Season 2. Sorry guys, I just woke up, so I'm trying to get through this and just get the filming so I can get this stuff done. Anyways, let's go. What is that? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
To destroy the very world he once called home, and the entire universe along with it. Yondu never had his change of heart.
Oh.
So he turned Peter over to his father, the celestial being. Ego called it the expansion. A long-held dream to remake the universe in his image.
This kid has an entire nuclear arsenal coursing through his veins.
With that kind of firepower, I don't know that there's a person on Earth who can stop it.
We need help.
Fine. Get the Avengers.
You know, for a genius, Stark, you're pretty slow on the take.
Listen, if you don't want to talk to me, that's fine. Just do one thing. Turn on the TV.
This is where you work?
Well, kinda.
Used to work, sweetie.
Oh.
What's the matter? Didn't want to spring for a sitter?
You know damn well I don't have anyone to leave her with.
King T'Chaka of the African kingdom of Wakanda.
Yeah.
Doesn't typically involve himself
This
in
is
global
cool.
affairs, but
Aliens?
So he sent the Winter Soldier, the world's most deadly assassin.
Oh.
Howard, like Bucky.
I'd heard the rumors, but even if they're true, the man we knew is long gone.
Satellites indicate.
I honestly forgot the whole Bucky connection or whatever, so I think that's gonna get revealed here.
He's on the move. She's spearheading our joint research into the Tesseract.
That uniform doesn't really look like Air Force. Catman, Space Broad, Giant Man, silent but deadly. Good to see you. This kid puts on quite a show.
Well, you know, having fun, you know. Aw, Rocket.
Moving in to secure the pod ship now. Everybody.
Can you secure it though?
Relax.
You two are finished measuring your statues.
I have eyes on the target. He appears to
To be enjoying himself on this tilt-a-whirl.
What's the matter, kid? Something bugging?
Oh, that's weird.
Luring him to your position.
It's not gonna be that simple, come
As
on.
soon as I can.
This is pretty cool so far. They're still also kind of showing that he's still a kid, so, you know, he's... Ooh. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly, I kind of figured.
Pull back, killer.
If the cube in that jet blows, there won't be a
Ooh.
planet left to save.
Good catch. I'm about to say, they're gonna kill her off right now?
Thanks, big guy.
anytime. Does anyone have a plan?
Not really.
I've got a plan. Retreat.
Where are they? What's... They're just leaving? Oh shit.
Who the hell is that guy?
Dude. Dude.
I thought you were the dude from Van Halen.
I thought you were the dude from Van Halen.
Van what? Asgard, soon thereafter. One by one, the armies of the 9 realms perish.
And when the night
Something bad's gonna happen.
and dog. Kinda awkward.
She's gonna let him out. She's gonna let him out.
Mom's favorites. You don't seem so bad, given where you're from. My dad said you were an alien. Dude,
Well...
give me a corn dog and call me Springsteen.
Oh my gosh, she made it really small. Oh my god.
And here, I want you to have this. What? No way.
Did he hurt you?
Hurt me?
No.
Peter? He's a kid, like me, Dad. I was just trying to help him get home. Peter's not behind all this. It's his dad. He says he's like a weird alien space god or something.
We kind of have a team thing going on here.
And I have a duty thing going on here. Mustache man, eternal flagellation, impalement, some light maiming, standard stuff.
We
You know,
can't just let him
standard.
Take him. We need to study him.
You're here to do the right thing. And
The right
Peter
thing.
deserves our help
Okay.
as much as anyone.
Mm.
You want me to tell you where he went?
Peter.
Then we hear ego in his head. Okay.
Hear me. And I guess I'll have to finish what he started myself.
Shit. Okay.
Meaning...
If you can't fight them both, let them fight each other. Lawson, tell me you've got eyes on
Interesting.
that kid.
Okay.
Picking up some cosmic radiation.
Just waiting. Just waiting.
You've taken something from me.
Mm.
I'd like it back.
Not so long as there is breath in my body.
Problem is, yeah, it wasn't gonna be that simple. Ooh.
No, I've come to save you.
Save
By
you?
growing and spreading and covering all that exists. You don't see that
Wow.
every day? Great.
Bunch of rock egos. Why not? Damn. There you go. That was a great visual. That's cool. Wow. Simple. Oh, they keep coming. Yeah, giant rock ego. Why not?
Winter Soldier, do you copy?
He's on that plane that's heading towards... Wait.
The Americans have located the target.
Mm,
Hey there, kid.
sweep. Ooh.
Without my mom, it doesn't even feel like home anymore.
It's just you and me, pal.
There is no me.
The loneliness. I know it can feel like you're drowning in it.
I haven't, and you don't have to either.
You don't know me.
Steve Rogers did, and the man he knew, the friend he loved,
He knows. He
would
knows.
never take that shot.
Howard, you have hostiles inbound.
Come on, come on.
Peter.
Hi, Dad.
Right. And you seem to have fallen in with the wrong crowd.
My mother. You said you loved her.
And that I did.
Yeah,
I knew if she
no,
were to live,
not really.
the expansion.
You killed my mother?
No.
He finds
I
out
get
way
it,
sooner
you're
now.
upset.
Mm-hmm.
But you are human after all.
Mm.
Actually, old man, my mom says I'm a Star-Lord.
Kamehameha, basically.
I think his name is Goose.
Goose?
Kids might like to have her.
Something broke through that day in Missouri. The
Mm-hmm.
Winter Soldier may be out there, but I'm pretty sure Bucky Barnes is out there with him.
The boy may have destroyed Ego's corporeal form, but his planet still lives.
Goose the cat's there too. I had a great time with this episode. I think this was definitely better than episode 1 of season 2. Now, obviously, the Nebula episode yesterday was pretty good overall, but I really, really liked this one. I think what really worked for me in terms of this episode is the fact that they showed how strong Peter is 6 months after he was captured or whatever, and then he's given to his father and everything and all that. But we see how powerful he is, but then we also see how he's still a kid, because when he goes to Coney Island and he sees the little stuffed raccoon that reminds us all, of course, of Rocket Raccoon, clearly that was the homage there. He's holding on to it, all the bugs and stuff from, Hank or whatever, and the ants taking over his, what is it, cotton candy, and so he's running away from all the bugs. Like, that's what a kid would do, right? Most kids do, running terrified. So it's still showing us little bits of him being a kid. And what he was really doing there wasn't there to destroy the planet, as we found out. They were kind of assuming that because he lands in New York and all this kind of stuff. But it's because he wants to get back to his mom. And, of course, she unfortunately died. So he's at her gravesite or whatever. And then you have Bucky about to shoot, right? Because he's like, he's being told on his intercom, are you ready to comply? You got to take it down the target, all that stuff. And thankfully, Howard, he knew. He knew. Because I didn't even think about that when they introduced Winter Soldier in this episode. That when Peggy looks at him, and then you have Howard there, Peggy's like, looks just like, and how's it known? Bucky's long gone. It might look like, but I heard the rumors, but Howard knew. And then now I guess Peggy knows as well that that's also Bucky too. So it's kind of a crazy thing in that. I like the actual team up of the Avengers in this episode too, and I like the fact that Hank Pym got a lot of screen time in this, because I feel like that was an interesting change and look at his character, because we have heard bits and pieces of when his wife got lost in the quantum realm and all that. We've heard bits and pieces about the upbringing of, Hope and everything, and seeing, how the relationship changed essentially since, his wife, her mom, was gone. We get to see a little bit of that. And in this continuity, it seems Peter is now a part of course, the Avengers or this team now, but it seems that maybe Hank has now taken Peter as his own essentially because of their connection, because he's the one who actually talked to him at his mom's gravesite, and then helped him take down his father. But there's still more to do. There's still Ego's Planet, and it seems that now we have a new Avengers lineup, which is a cool variety of characters there. I'm not sure where in this universe they would go after this. I'm assuming they would just be a team now from now on in terms of working together and everything. I think it was cool they brought in Thor. I saw Chris Hemsworth his name pop up, so I was like wondering, okay, so what is his involvement in this episode exactly? So when him showing up, I was still surprised by it because I forgot about it as we're getting into the episode. But I remember seeing the name, like, oh, okay. But then him showing up, like, it changed, it turned the tides in my opinion, because when we had those rock egos, he's just like mowing him down or whatever with the hammer and all that. It was really cool to see that. And the banter back and forth at Coney Island between all of them on their like earpieces was really good. I think that was a good dialogue back and forth. And Goose the cat, of course, was in the episode. This was fun though. This was a fun episode, and I like the fact that it was not Peter is now evil or whatever, or that was their assumption. He's actually trying to get away from his father. So I like that there was some good little character moments and some great action, and just seeing a cool, unique team up of Avengers at that time, because they needed to assemble. They needed to bring these people together, because if not, even though Peter's not there to destroy the world, he could still do it because of his abilities or whatever. But that wasn't his plan, but they didn't know. They had no idea. So overall, this was definitely a really good episode in my opinion of What If. I think this is definitely one of the better episodes of What If as a whole, including season 1, obviously. And I'm excited to see what the next episode is for sure. I know they already released the titles, but I've been trying to avoid them as much as I can of the titles of these episodes. But I think this definitely was a great episode of What If, and it was a unique turn. I always like episodes with multiple characters, some that we may know or we've seen in the MCU, and others maybe who have appeared, but maybe they don't have a lot of story, or it just really is changing our perspective on them, because of course it's a variant of them. But I like when we do that in this What If show, because it gives us more. It really feels like What If, because that whole Nebula episode in the season 2 premiere yesterday, it was a cool What If, but it really wasn't too out of the ordinary in terms of Nebula, because she was still her character in a sense, even though she was on the Nova Corps. But, the really upside to me was Howard the Duck got some screen time in the episode and everything. But in this, we got to see young Peter Quill. We got to see Hank now really suiting up being Ant-Man in this, and seeing young Hope, his daughter, who's still grieving and really upset with her mom being gone, and seeing this version of the Avengers, including Thor, who we know, in the mix, and Bucky is there and everything. And then that was the turning point for him to be more Bucky and less Winter Soldier, because of the conversation with Howard Stark. It was those moments, those things back and forth. I like the changes, and I like the fact that we got something different for sure. So hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.